You made a mistake, underestimating what you've taken on.
Okay, this is the day 100 save right here. Let's go. Okay, as per requested, we will take our shield and stuff off. There we go. Anyway, this is Surem here with my Bedrock series. This is the day 100 save of the server. Let's see what we got. We're going to take a tour of everything we have. And let's get started. So this is what we got done with spawn so far, right here. When you spawn in, you actually spawn right here on this block. And I had to remove the glass there, otherwise you'd spawn up on the glass. The first thing that we want you to do if you ever join our realm or server is we have this free gear right here. You just walk in here and they'll give you all free diamond gear and weapons and tools. And also a bed. We have an enchanting table here. We don't use it too much anymore, but we have it anyway just in case. This is just some miscellaneous stuff that we built when we first started, and we're still kind of using it, so I keep leaving it here. This will be removed at some point. And then every person that joins the server will get its own mailbox, and I design each one according to their personality or build style. This is potatoes here. I don't have it finished yet. I do have it finished in a future version. This is fishes, and I designed it because he's building a big giant hole that's kind of white, and so I kind of built a circular pattern here for his mailbox. Sergeant is our classic old-time builder, so I built his with all old-timey stuff. Also fish, I drew a fish on the back of his wall. And this is Jojo right here, and this tree right here, he actually was over here to start with, but since it was kind of in the way and it wasn't going to work here, I moved it over here. So I recreated it block by block, and that's his mailbox. And then Cat, I built kind of the way that he's got his tunnel to his base right here. Nothing too fancy, but just a standard mailbox. And this is me. I built it out of all the really hard to obtain materials and expensive materials. Like we got obsidian here, we got the diamond ore, gold blocks. This is Jack's mailbox area. Her design, which is done in a future one, is really, really cool. And then we have Shane. He hasn't built anything yet, so I don't know how to build his mailbox. So his is still blank even in the future. But you can kind of see the area here we got. And then over here, I got a small bee farm started. I needed some honey blocks, so I started a little bee farm here. We got some farms right here for different miscellaneous stuff. We haven't got really any big farms for this stuff. The cactus we do, but these are all kind of our legacy starting farms. So if we need any seed or anything, we have it all right here. We got a few animals here. Our original mine is right here, which I still use. The actual original mine went down right here. You can see the stairways kind of winds down into there. It's a big cavern that we found, and then this one here is the actual mined out mine that goes down to different levels depending on what you want to mine. This hole right here, I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet, but it looks pretty cool. This is all natural. So we got one of our beacons there. So might do something with this in the future, but for now it's just going to stay this way. And of course this is our nether hub right here, and if we go right on this beacon right here, the coordinates are 0, 0. So everything in the nether and in the overworld is centered right there on that beacon. Over here we have our gold farm. This was made by JoJo. It's just the classic, turns on and off the portals, and then pigmen come out and come down here to a couple of trident killers right here, and then everything goes down into sorters. And we just sort out ingots, nuggets, and flesh. Anything else gets burnt up. Actually, it doesn't get burnt up, it runs into a cactus. Or if it doesn't get sorted, it'll run into the cactus. Okay, the only other thing we have, well, I shouldn't say the only thing, but the next thing by spawn is our kelp farm right here. And again, most of the stuff is in other videos. It's just going to be a compilation to show you what we got. So this is as big as you can make it. We may make another tank here, but we can't quite get it to work perfect. So we're just running on what we have. Comes down in here, and we have a couple of shulker loaders. So it dried kelp there, and then we just block it up and put it into shulkers over here, or take it to wherever we need it for fuel. AFK spots down in here. On-off levers right there. So turn it on, the light turns on. Off, it's off. And that starts the flying machines that cut the kelp. I'm not very good with iron doors. And then I built a tunnel right here out of copper blocks, which goes to our spawn. And then we have a couple of minecart tracks. This one here goes out to a couple areas over here, which we'll go over. This one here goes to JoJo and Sergeant's base. It's getting close to completion, probably another week or two, and it should be up and running. And there's some more of our minecart. And then this is our sugarcane farm right here. I don't know how much I got built. Nope, it's just got the one shulker loader right now. So in a future video there'll be some more addition to that. Pretty simple, just stand right in there, flip the lever on, and the flying machines will go along and cut the kelp. Or not the kelp, but the sugarcane. Out here is our storage. This side right here has all the different wood products in it. And this side has all the stone type blocks in it. This side right here has color, so anything with color is here. In the future, I do have this side right here all done with the sorters, and then We didn't quite have enough room for all the blocks, so there's about another 30-40 blocks that have to go along here. So this is all started in a future video also, this side. This is our trading center right here. So we have every single book, max book right here, just whatever it says, and they're all in alphabetical order. And then we have a few other traders here. We have every kind of trader that you need, and then if we need multiples like clerics, so we can get a lot of redstone, we can trade for redstone. You can get a stack and a half every time from four of them. So this is for future expansion. It's been a while since I've added any villagers, but I know we need at least half a dozen more, maybe. And then over this way is our first iron farm that we've been using. So it's always nice to build it over water when you're building the single version like this with just a single layer. Works really, really well. Put the villagers on the side. They can be pretty much anywhere as long as the beds are centered. And then this up here is our breeder village, and that's why I built the iron farm there, so I could, you can see this little ramp here to move the villagers down to there. So whenever we need more villagers, we can come up here and grab them. They're all sleeping right now. We do have a portal to there. We also have a flower farm right here. So, and that's pretty much it for right around spawn and the overworld. I don't think we have anything else for farms right now. Oh, I forgot the cactus farm. Yeah, let's go look at that. So it's our cactus farm down here. Oh. So we only have this much right here done. I am currently working on finishing this, so probably at about the 140-day mark, this will be done. So pretty simple, it just comes down into here and flows into a regular chest. Nothing too special here. Right now we're making bone meal with it. Okay, let's go into the nether. Okay, it's our nether hub right here. Obviously it's not finished. We got an anchor point here. We have our ancient debris mine that goes down to there. This tunnel right here, we have our we can go to storage, which we were already by. We have desert ice, potatoes base, and a blaze and wither farm. So if we go right here, this is our storage area. We made a tunnel out of all kinds of storage materials. If we go right here, this is our ice farm. farms out in a frozen ocean type area. So you can see we've already mined that one off right there. Looks like we're starting on that one over there a little bit. I see I mined that one off too, I think. And that one. So yeah, that's where we get our ice from. This is a long flight, so I'll speed it. Okay, this is our Blaze and Wither farms right here. Hopefully don't get lost again. Tunnel's not done. This is our Blaze farm right here. Trident Killer. Trident Killer. Of course, goes down to the storage unit there. I always get lost in here. Anyway, we have a wither skeleton farm around here somewhere. Just don't have it marked out real good yet. Okay, this is the closest desert to our spawn, which is, as you can see, like 3,000 one direction, 6,500 the other direction. There are a few other like sand beaches and stuff around, but this is the first desert, big desert, and also has a Badlands by it. But we have a closer Badlands in this one. So yeah, that's our desert. Okay, this is Potato's base here. He built it by a village. He's working on some kind of underground system here. He's got a cobble maker and just a few other small things here. So his base is just starting. That's his mine, obviously. And that's all he's got built so far. And of course he's got Dragon Head on his portal. Okay, down this tunnel we have the Breeder Village, which we were by earlier. It's where we have the Iron Farm and then Roan Cat's base. So I designed this tunnel kind of using villager type materials. And Roan Cat's base, and you can see how he's building his tunnel with all these materials, and that's kind of why I built his mailbox out of similar stuff. Okay, Roan Cat has his base by another village up in the mountains here. You can see it's kind of fragmented. Some more houses down here. So he hasn't built a lot yet, but yeah, that's where his base is going to be. Okay, and then most of the really cool stuff is down this tunnel right here. So it'll take me a while to get everything. So we got the end. For our first village we found Piglin Trading, Ghast Farm, Nether Fortress, Guardian Ink Farm, Jojo, and Sergeant Fish's base. So let's get started. We'll start on the closest thing first here. This is our end. So I built it kind of out of end stony type blocks. Not end stone, but the fortress. Put lava behind it. So end portal. Okay, I see it's not quite done yet, but we got a little bit of a start. So the center is a yin-yang symbol, and it looks like I got 2 quarters filled flush. So the rest of it is going to build flush. I got the circle done. What we're going to do is carve all this material off the edges right here and fill in there. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to fill in all the spots here that equal out to that circle. So we have to shave off a little bit of the bottom right here. And it's just not rendering in yet. There we go. So yeah, there's a lot of filling to go on here. But it looks pretty cool when it's done, and it is done in the future. We don't have all the end gates open yet. In the future I do. And what we're going to do is build a walkway that connects all these together right here. And then have kind of walkways down. And there's some other big plans too, but that's the main things right now. This is our wither cage right here, where we can kill the wither, get stuck in the bedrock, and he suffocates and dies. Okay, our next one is to the Badlands. That just goes to a Badlands, which is not too far in here. This tunnel used to be all the way out here, but since we're expanding all that, we took it down. So, as you can see, I've mined a lot of the stuff out here. This hill was pretty tall to start with right here. Mined out some there. So we need a lot of the terracotta for different projects. And if we need more, we can always come out here and grab some. Okay, let's see, our next thing is, this is our breeder village right here. No, this is the first village that we found. So as the guys were exploring, this is the first village they found. Right here. So we do have a few villagers trapped in here, and we had a few books that we could get. Let's see here. So I think we have our mending book right there. So we got all of our mending to start with from him. We got a farmer and a butcher to trade with, actually 2 farmers. That way we can get emeralds to trade to him. Got a Fletcher, and then our second book that we've got was Fortune 3. So we don't really need these guys, but they're kind of a backup, and they'll always be here. And then the next thing is our piglin trading, which again you've probably seen in another video, but yeah. So we got all the piglins here. You can push this button. They all get their gold bars, they trade. Everything comes down here into sorters, into whatever it is, sorts it out. And our gold loading system is right here. You can just throw gold in there and it'll distribute all the bars up into there. And then down here is this is our ghast farm right here. So I have the sides and the floor done, but I haven't did the ceiling yet. Still haven't done it in the future. I have the design all laid out, I just haven't had time to do it. So you just go up in here. And it's off, turn it on. The mine carts will come out and they'll grab grabs the ghast and suffocates it. That's our ghast farm. Okay, and then down this way is our nether fortress. We actually have the other one for the blaze farm because unfortunately at this one here, the blaze spawners were not there. So we used this a lot to get wither skeletons and stuff when we first started, but now we have the farm, we don't use this too much. But that was the first fortress that we found. I designed the walls kind of like that. When you're in a boat, these are pointing, and it looks kind of cool when you're floating in the boat. Okay, and then down this way, this is some more expansion on the nether hub. And here we have a guardian and ink farm. So this is the guardian farm. Jojo has a few other things going here too. He's got a small sugarcane farm that he started. He's got a couple of traders here for fish. This is Future Walls. Piglin farm, that's kind of outdated. So anyway, everything comes in here into sorters and sorts out accordingly right here. You can see all this stuff coming up through there right now. You get sorted. Then If we go out over here, this goes up to the ink farm, squid farm. So right here's the squid tank right here. Everything comes down in here, goes right into here. If we go back here, we got JoJo's original place right here. His storage. So you come in, he made it look like a lush cave with all the lush cave stuff. In here he has a super smelter. So it's 64 furnaces, 32 in each row. Down there is his storage and his panda. If we go up outside, his original house is right here. It's a Japanese style. And then this looks like a hobbit hole. And the rail line or the minecart that was at spawn, that comes all the way out here. So you can see we're at over 1,000 blocks away. Took me like 3 days to build that. And then out here is his village with his second portal. And this should have been featured in one of the past videos not too long ago. So he's got a small building here and his main building right here. So I kind of wanted him to build spawn like this with this kind of a building, but he didn't really want to, so we got the lame stuff that I built there. But yeah, his building style is pretty cool. He's even got dragons on there. Dragons on the front. A lion. I think that's a lion. Then inside he has this map right here. So you can see that's the building right there, small building. And out here is Sergeant's base, which we're going to be going to the castle, and then Fish's building right here. Okay, so we're going to here. So this is the second portal. We went into that one there for his house. This goes to his village. And here we got Sergeant Fish's base. So Sergeant has 2 portals. We'll go in this one first because I'm in creative. So this comes out to Sergeant's original base, and of course the minecart comes all the way out to there and ends. So we're at like 1170, so about 1,200 blocks long, roughly, that minecart track is. It's got a few farms here. Some of them don't really work anymore because they're like 0 tick, like this is broken. So that farm's kind of useless. He's got a couple of sheep farms right here. He's got a concrete maker, which we use quite a bit. This thing comes in handy. And then over here he's got a chicken farm down underneath here. And then this is Fish's base right here. So there's still a long ways to go on it, but it's looking pretty dang cool. And again, all these were featured in different videos. I'm just giving you a compilation right now. And then, of course, is his little secret vault right here. And then over here is Sergeant's Castle. And again, this is not done. We have a lot of building yet to do on the server, but we just build little by little. And then here we got like a little trading center. So each person has their own little trading place. And this is, of course, mine right here. So anything that we want to trade, I got in here. So I got some different types of blocks. So that's pretty much the whole server as of right now. Of course, we have a lot of things added in the future. So we're going to do an update every 10 days for now. Maybe when we get to 200 days, we'll go to 20 days. But yeah, so stop in for the 110-day update. We'll just show you anything that's changed. I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else right offhand. So this is Sir Rem saying goodbye for now. We'll see you at the 110 day update. Bye bye.